Hey everybody, David Lott here with another trailer reaction, this time for The Running Man. By the way, I'm David Lott. Like think I just said that. Why am I saying that again? Also with me, Bobby Jackson. How's it going, Bobby?
It's going good. I'm Bobby Jackson. See, I said it twice too. You said it, I said it.
All right, cool. All right, we're in the same boat. The Running Man. Did you watch? You've seen The Running Man, right? The Arnold Schwarzenegger film.
Many times. I used to.
Okay, so I'm not alone. I feel like that's one of those movies that it's almost kind of weird that I watched it so much when I was younger.
I can see that, yeah.
And I don't remember when I first saw it, but I feel like I mean, there was a lot of stuff I watched when I was younger that I probably wouldn't show my kids at the same ages. And I was probably too young to be watching The Running Man when I first watched it. But it's been a long time since I've seen that movie. But I loved that movie when I was younger.
Yeah, I saw it in the theater. That's how
did you?
I remember it. Yeah.
Hey, when did that come out?
Oh gosh, I don't even know.
All right, I gotta look.
87.
I think you might be right. Actually, yes, you are. 1987. Wow. Boom.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's been a long time. I have not seen it. Yeah. And if you're not aware out there, it is based on a Stephen King book, but I think he wrote it under a pseudonym. Pseudonym. I'm saying that word wrong. What is wrong with me tonight? Anyway, yeah, I forget what name he wrote it under, but it is a Stephen King book. I don't know. I got the impression based on what I've heard, it's fairly loosely based on the book. I don't know how similar they are. But anyway, I'm very familiar with that Arnold film, but it's been a long time for me. I don't know the last time you saw it, but
it's been a long time for sure. I think probably last time I saw it, I mean, at least 20 years, if not more.
Ooh, so it's been
quite a while.
Yeah. This movie's made, by the way, by Edgar Wright, one of my favorite directors. I don't know about you, but I am a big Edgar Wright fan.
Since Spaced, I've loved Edgar Wright.
Since when? Oh,
Spaced.
Yeah. Spaced, yeah.
TV show.
I've never seen that, but I'm aware of it.
You'd love it.
I probably would. Yeah.
How'd you feel about his last movie?
Why am I blanking on the name? Like clearly my brain is like on reboot mode tonight.
Correct. I think it was like Last Night in Soho.
Yes, thank you. Oh my God. I like that film. I didn't, it wasn't my favorite Edgar Wright movie, but I liked it. I enjoyed that movie.
I liked it.
I don't know that I've seen a movie of his that I was like disappointed by. Maybe I'm forgetting something. As I pull up his resume. No, I mean, really, basically everything he's made, I'm a fan. Anyway, yeah. When I first heard that he was making The Running Man, that I was like, oh wow, I'm a big Running Man fan. I'm down with this, but that is not what I would have expected. Like,
no.
So I'm very curious to see this trailer. I have no sense of if it's going to feel similar to the movie that we've seen before, or if this is going to be very different. I imagine this is going to be very different. It has to be. So. Yeah.
It's my understanding that this sticks more closer to the book. And obviously, since we just said that the Arnold Schwarzenegger one doesn't really, it's loosely based, I am imagining something a lot different than what we got from the Arnold one. So some of the, I think, themes and bigger parts and ideas are probably there, but I got to guess it's going to be a different feel to it. Because the Arnold one is more campy and in your face, and but fun. And so I don't know what this tone will be in terms of how it relates to the original source material.
Yeah. Well, let's get into it, shall we? Let's watch it, and we will chat after. Let's do it. Hey, that's not the right screen. There we go. I was looking at the Running Man IMDb page. All right, here we go. The Running Man trailer. Let's do this.
Ben Richards, 35, married, one child, in medical crisis.
We need money for a doctor now.
Ben, watch us up.
Employment status, blacklisted. but there's still a way out for you. It's the biggest show in the country.
Bloodlust is our birthright. Set it free. Welcome to the Running Man.
I forgot he was in
People on
that.
these games never come back.
Yeah, I don't think I knew he was.
Get myself killed. So kiss my ass twice.
Right there is why you can win this game. The rules are simple. Survive 30 days with the entire nation hunting you down. And get your family out of Slumside for good.
I'm gonna come back here and burn this building down. I promise.
That's the spirit.
This is America, goddammit! And we don't put up with no bullshit! Yes! Hunt him down! Filming me!
Have you ever wondered if this game is rigged?
Guess we'll find out.
You might be moving up too fast.
Something for the ladies.
Mm-hmm.
You better run!
Looks like that's like a Warner.
Yeah.
Back at you.
I'm still here, you shit eaters. Hey, big boys!
Are you crazy?
All right. It looks very Edgar Wright.
It does.
It does.
Very much does. You know what?
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. No, you go ahead.
No, I was just going to say my first thought watching that, and it reminded me of one thing about the other film, the 1987 Running Man, that even when I was younger and watching it, I feel like I would bump on things about it that didn't actually really make sense if you thought about it. And it seems like this isn't going to have that issue with the kind of premise, which seems ever so slightly different. It's hard to explain, but maybe you know what I mean. I just remember watching that original film and thinking there were things about like the whole like show premise and this like arena that Arnold's character was dumped in, and like there were all these like, it's like, okay, you're being like, this first guy is being sent out to kill you, but since the first guy didn't kill you, it's like, well, if the first guy is so normally gonna kill the guy he's chasing or whatever, catch them, then how is it that there's all these killers? Because you know what I mean? Am I making sense?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. But I always thought of it like, well, and I think it was on during that time, or maybe it came after the fact because of the movie. But do you ever remember watching American Gladiators?
oh yeah.
So it always, I thought of it in that sense where you had all these people that were like the gladiators. And so you were just regular contestants going up against these people. So I always felt like they just had all these other people lined up. So I think that was one of the things I liked about the original movie, is that you had kind of like a video game where you had bosses that you would go up against, or different, you know, they had their own little unique thing about them in terms of who they were, how much better they were than the last person, and their little, I guess, Achilles heel in a way. And so I think that with this one, I don't necessarily see where there's that part of it, but I like that it seems like he's out there in the world and just trying to get away from everybody that's hunting him down.
Right.
And that to me does seem more realistic take in a way of doing it than just the arena aspect and the boss man that he would have to go up against.
Exactly. I think that'll make this. I don't get the impression I'm going to bump up against going, wait, that doesn't make sense as much as I did in the first movie.
Yeah.
But overall, I like the look of it. I mean, again, Edgar Wright fan. It looks Edgar Wright. There's some fun shots. It looks like it's definitely laying more into a comedic tone than the original film. 100%. I mean, the original film really, I mean, there's definitely campy aspects to the first movie, like you pointed out earlier, but I wouldn't call it a comedy by any stretch of the imagination. This definitely has a big, major comedy element to it. So yeah, it looks good.
And I like Coleman Domingo. It looks like he's definitely going to be hammering it up and doing his part as the show host. So yeah, it looks like it's going to be fun.
Yeah. It's coming out November 7th. So a little closer than the last trailer we just watched for a release date. Yeah. And if you haven't watched that yet, we just did a trailer reaction for Project Hail Mary. So check that out. And if you're interested, if you want to watch that trailer, I should say. Any other thoughts on this one before we wrap it up?
No, I'm glad it's coming out later this year. It'll be a good movie to see in November. And I think that it's Glen Powell is really riding the wave of popularity right now. So I think this is going to be another one that looks like it'll put him over the top a little bit more.
I think so, for sure. Looks like a good cast overall, too. Josh Brolin looks good in it. So, yeah. Again,
I thought I heard his voice in the beginning.
Yeah, I mean, there was a few shots of him in there.
Well, it sounded like we started with like a voiceover or something. I thought that was his voice, but I wasn't for sure because I forgot that he was in the movie. But
yeah. I guess I don't think I noticed. I guess Lee Pace is in this movie. I don't think I remember seeing him.
I didn't notice him. Yeah, I didn't notice him. I don't think that's a spoiler to say he's in it. But looking at the cast on IMDb, yeah, he's on there. So anyway. The Running Man coming to theaters November 7th. Trailer looks good with that. If you want to see more stuff like this, please make sure to subscribe. We would love to have you. Hit that bell icon to be notified whenever we post any videos like this in the future. And also like the video to see more content like this. Again, we would greatly appreciate it. You can also find us on Instagram and Twitter at @Flickr_effect. With that, I'm David Lott. I'm Bobby Jackson.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye-bye.